Hey there, and welcome to Stuck in Beta. My name is Greg. With me is Josh and Josh.
Hey, Greg. Hello, Greg.
Yep, TV's own Josh
TV's
and Josh.
TV's own.
That's right.
Man,
Stuck in Beta
TV?
Zone. You're on TV? I'm on that TV.
Yeah, you've been on a TV before, here or there.
Adult films.
I don't know about that. I don't think I want to.
No.
Now, so if you found out one of your friends was in an adult film, would you check it out?
Is it an attractive
Would
friend?
you be curious?
Male or female?
Either.
Let's go male.
Okay, male.
I mean, it depends.
Depends. Okay. Does it depend on the friendship? So say it's a guy that you work with that
If it's an acquaintance, I'm totally checking it out to make fun of him.
Okay, but yeah, you're friendly with him. But like us, okay, me and him,
Yeah.
we're
We were in a What was the name?
I can't remember. It was some innuendo or something in a movie title.
Yeah, when Harry met.
Harry met hairless.
Don't know which is which. So, I mean, does it, like, I mean, would it be, like, would it screw up your friendship, like, all of a sudden you know what?
Does the friend know, does the person who starred in the show know that you've watched this show?
Well, okay. No, okay, so they never find out. Okay,
So actor is in adult film.
yeah. He's a friend
You
of
as a
yours.
friend find out that he's in an adult film. You watch the film, but don't tell the actor.
Right. But
Nah, that doesn't affect the relationship.
you don't think that every time, so if I came up to you, all I think about now,
I know. Right. It's right.
is how much hair you have on your back.
You know that anyway.
No, but I don't know. I don't know if I could do it.
If it was a female,
Well, it probably would be watched like the second you know. You'd be like, "Oh, she is."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember that scene in Friends whenever Joey's in an adult film and they all gather around to watch?
well, it's like
And-
Big Bang Theory is the same. It wasn't an adult film. It was like a
The softcore.
Penny was
Skinamax.
topless. Yeah.
The Joey's line was, "There I am.
Yeah.
There I am. There I am." Because
Well,
it's
he-
the guy fixing the copier.
He was in it, but he wasn't. He wasn't a performer. He
Right.
was just. He was the
In the
copy
background.
Yeah.
man. Hey, that's not good for the toner or
Yeah.
copy or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if one of my really good friends. I don't know if I could watch it. It just screw up our friendship. I think. Well, only on my side though.
How would it screw up your friendship?
I could not.
You couldn't look at us the same way again?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
With respect?
You both. Have,
I know.
You both have kids,
Yeah,
so I
I
know something has happened once or twice.
So you operate under the assumption that none of your friends have had sex? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess so. Just like my parents.
I hope to God your mom chats.
Probably.
Oh man, that's funny.
And that's the start of the show, guys.
So
Was that on the script?
No, it was
No.
not. But this is. Yesterday, I'm at Lowe's. I stopped by Lowe's on my way home from work, pick up something, and it was kind of busy in there, and it was. I had a hard time finding what I was looking for, and because they'd moved the item, it was a thermostat. They'd moved it around. So anyway, I get up to the checkout lanes, and the checkout lanes are all full, and they had some new like trainees.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it sounded weird to me. But they were training some new cashiers. And then one of the registers had a problem, so they had to move people around, and everybody was getting grumbly and everything. And I was just like, it's fine. And I was not really in a hurry or anything. So I get I get up there, and the girl like scans my thermostat, and she doesn't really look at me. She just says hi, and everything. And she's training, and she's like, I'm sorry that this took so long. And she scans it, and she goes to put it in a bag, and I'm like, oh, you don't have to go put it in a bag. And she hands it to me, and I'm smiling at her, not really like intentionally like trying to be like, yeah. And I mean,
I know you from some film.
She hands it to me. She says, oh, you have a nice smile. You're cute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
You had a little pep in your step after
I
that.
did. I was like, I went home and told Lori as soon as I walked in the door. I go, can you believe this?
This thermostat's not the only thing that's getting hot.
That's right. Listen, I haven't been called cute in like 40 years. That was amazing.
40
You're
years.
62?
So you were 2 years old when
Yeah, last time I was called cute, I'm sure of it. I could not.
you
in my
turned 3.
adult
Look
life,
at this bag of garbage.
I cannot remember the last time anybody referred to me as cute. Okay, so if you're
Lori never referred to you.
no, I don't think so. No,
That's
attractive maybe, or handsome.
called-
Handsome is her word she uses. Cute's not a word that you use typically for a guy. I mean,
It's pretty good. Did Lori go up there and give her a black eye?
no. She was just laughing.
Point her out to me.
So
Yeah. Is that her? Drags you by your ear.
I was feeling pretty darn good.
That's
Look
funny.
at you.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, we were talking about before the show, talking about work in different places and fast food and whatnot. Lowe's would not be a bad place to work.
No, probably.
No.
Not.
Oh, you worked.
You have to be 18 though.
You worked at Home Depot, didn't you?
Yeah, for like a month.
Yeah, that freaked you out when you were
Yeah.
going
I don't
through
know
that.
why. I don't know why. It was so busy and it was so intense, and I didn't know anything about anything. And they I don't know. They made you like really interact with the customers on a constant basis. That was the
Maybe that's kind
Store
of like
manager.
your
Oh,
son.
that's one of their
Yeah.
things that, like, if they're within arm's distance, you're supposed to say hi or ask
It
them if they need
was-
help.
Arm's distance.
Oh,
Yeah.
they had this particular store had a whole bunch of like, it was the store manager,
Hi.
and you couldn't tell them, which nowadays you can tell, like you go up, hey, where's whatever the thermostat?
Oh, they have to show you.
It's not anymore. I don't think so. Well, it depends on the store. I
yeah,
believe.
right.
But yeah, whenever I was there, it was you had to walk them to
Yeah.
that, and I didn't know this store. I mean, it was a brand new store that had opened, and we got hired, and yeah, it was.
Well, now you pull up the app and it'll tell you at
Lane
least
and-
the aisle and
Yeah.
somewhere.
And
I was looking for something, and I pulled up the app, and I forget what it was now, but it said BW, and I'm like, what the hell is BW? I'm looking all over the store, and
Wild Wings.
and it wasn't WW.
Oh.
BW. And I'm just going to ask somebody, where's whatever this was? And he goes, oh, that's on the back wall.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Back wall.
So,
Oh,
is
makes
there an
sense.
FW too?
I guess.
Huh. That's weird. Well,
What have you guys been up to?
I don't know.
Any compliments flying your way?
No. I'm going to have to go fish for some.
Make sure you smile.
Well, that's not
That-
happening.
Yeah, I don't usually make eye contact with the cashier.
What?
Yeah, because I'm usually through a self check.
Well, those were closed. I didn't
know Lowe's had self check.
Yeah, they do.
Hmm.
This was
Where?
This was in South City.
Oh,
Lockboro.
Home Depot only has self check now.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is weird.
I'm okay with it.
It works fine, but I kind of I don't mind going through a cashier.
So, do you ever get there's
Compliments?
like no. There like some of your older Facebook friends or whatever. Like I'm talking like older uncles or something that are like, I will never use one of
Yeah.
those self-check machines because I don't work for Walmart.
Yes. That's a good impression.
Well, here's my thing. Here's my take on that. I want to get in and out. I know my speed,
Yeah.
and I know how to use this machine.
Yeah.
Your nickname's Speedy.
I don't care. I actually would rather do that. I know how fast I'm gonna go.
I would love to try and shop at one of the Amazon stores where
Oh yeah.
there is no checker.
Mm-hmm.
But something like that. They say, oh, people, they're losing jobs because they're firing people. They could just throw those in. Well, you know what? Walmart created that whole delivery thing.
This weekend was.
You
a
see
shit
people.
Show.
You see employees all throughout Walmart with the carts.
Yeah.
Picking items off the shelves and stuff, filling orders. That was not a position that existed before.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're not losing employees because
There's
of
probably
these machines.
And truth be told, they probably have a hard time hiring for those positions anyway, just in general.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, for the cashiers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather be one of those that just goes out and
Yeah.
That's what Caleb
shops
does
for
now.
people.
Yeah.
It's you're just sitting to yourself, but I guess you're out there, you're in a Walmart uniform or Kohl's and other case, so you will have customers go, hey, where do you find mayonnaise? I don't think that happened at Kohl's, but
You never know.
I don't think they wear uniforms. They just have a name.
They have
name
vests,
badge or
don't
something?
they?
Maybe it's a vest. Yeah.
maybe
I don't
at
know.
Kohl's,
Yeah.
So you have to
But-
dress presentable to work at Kohl's?
probably. No,
Not
really?
I mean, like,
sweatpants.
I mean, casual.
Sweatpants and a wife
Well,
beater.
kids
not-
wear sweatpants. That's all they
Yeah.
wear. is
Yeah.
Overalls.
Sweatpants and the sweatpants make them look like they poop their pants.
Yeah, they're
The
baggy,
low,
and then
the
they
low butt hanging ones.
and then they go super tight at
Yes.
the ankles. Yeah, those look weird.
Well, we went through the tight
We
rolling
tight
phase.
rolled.
Yeah, but these are like skin tight calves, and
Yeah.
then it looks like you're wearing
Kind of like MC Hammer pants.
Yeah.
Kind of, but not that bad.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And not colorful. They're
Yeah.
khaki color, right?
Yeah, those are. What's the word? There's a word for those. Landon has some of them. Yeah, they look goofy.
The opposite of yoga pants.
Yeah, I don't know.
Men shouldn't wear yoga pants.
So do they have pockets?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sure you've seen
joggers.
them.
That's what they're called. That's what the kids call them.
Joggers. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be hard to jog in.
That's what they call them. I don't know that they jog in them, but that's what they're called.
Now remember the sweatpants when we were younger. They
Yeah,
were
when
just
you buy
like
from
this.
Walmart.
You had the elastic,
Champions.
the elastic around the waist,
Yeah.
and the elastic at the two at your feet. And
You only have 2 feet?
yes.
You rarely see those anymore, but sometimes girls will wear those and they get them like up their
Yeah.
calves
up
a
their
little bit.
calf.
Yeah,
And they
which
say
looks
juicy
good.
on the butt.
Oh, I've never noticed that.
And they, but they always felt like you were wearing. If you wore those out anywhere, you always felt like you were
Oh
wearing
my gosh.
pajamas. or
Yes.
something.
Yeah, you're like you're homeless or something.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that was disgraceful.
I did
Yes.
not. Yeah, I did not feel comfortable ever wearing those, unless I was just, around the house on Saturday morning or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even as a kid,
There's a Netflix show on right now. Gosh, I don't know. It's sort of like a mini documentary series. Each episode's like 15, 20 minutes long. I can't remember what it's called, but one of them is about the recent like surgence of what they call it like casual wear or
sloppy wear.
yeah,
pants.
basically what we've evolved to, and it just was going back like through the decades, showing like the going back as far as like the 50s, 60s, it was you had to wear a suit to work, and then you progressed into business casual, and now it's like yoga pants and I'm seeing that in my work.
Are you?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Oh, there's a bunch of dudes where I work. So
yeah.
But what do you have to wear khakis or can you wear jeans?
no, this is what I wore to work. Jeans, jeans and a polo. That's
Mhm.
basically all. That's basically every guy what they wear.
Yeah. Comfort wear maybe is what they call it. I don't know. There's a term for it, but yeah, I mean
Friday casual.
it's like that
Friday business
Casual Friday.
Yeah.
that line of clothing has become basically the norm.
Somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah. That is strange.
What a segue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. So,
Speaking of strange,
I thought you had something you were gonna say.
Yeah, you
I thought we were
kinda
gonna get
walked- I thought
into-
you were getting out of your
I had to
bag.
clear my throat. Sorry.
Oh.
the daylight savings time, which we just
Yeah, we
ranted
just had
about.
that.
turn our clocks back an hour
Yeah,
about a week ago, right? Week and a half ago now.
it happens. It happens twice a year now.
No,
Everybody-
once a year for going back.
Yeah, every
You move the clocks twice a year.
There you go.
every November. Yep, turn the clock
March.
back an hour.
And it was until George W. changed it.
Yes.
It was before Halloween.
Do you remember the nightmare that was?
No.
Patching every
Yeah,
damn
yeah,
computer.
yeah, I remember.
That was horrible.
Oh.
And our computer, well, that was Jay's business that was failed, but we had to. I think I had to be on call during one of those daylight savings, and a few of them didn't change over
Yeah.
because
Yeah, when
Mr. in charge didn't really.
when all else fails, you turn off the automatic daylight time, and you have to manually change them.
Yeah. But
So it's a pain in the butt across the country, across the world, I
I don't know,
guess.
but it's a pain in the butt. It's an
Yeah.
annoyance.
Well, an annoyance, yeah.
But here's the thing: how many actual devices do you have to change anymore? Your computer, your phone.
Fridge, stove.
Yeah, it's
That
all the
does it automatically.
What?
Your
Yeah, yeah, those
computers
are-
and phones.
But your household like appliances and your cars.
Our car did it automatic.
Really?
Our car, when we crossed time zones, it did it automatically.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't have that fancy
That's
of a car.
podcast money there.
Yeah.
We put all the podcast money into a minivan. A used minivan, by the way.
So I guess some students in Illinois got together. It was one of their civics projects. They decided they were going to research, everything to do with daylight savings time and the effect that it has on people. And they decided to take it all the way up through, I guess it's the Illinois Senate. And they got this bill to pass, or they're
working on it.
getting
Yeah.
it to pass. It made its way through the first stages, so it just has to wait until the next Senate session. And
Yeah, I don't know when their sessions are. Ours are February through May.
It sounds like it's probably going to happen for Illinois,
But
though.
then they have to go to federal approval.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, every state has to get federal approval, which doesn't seem like it would be that hard if your state or community or whatever are pushing for it, because other states have it in
Yeah.
place.
So what are their main reasons why this would be good to get rid of it? Because like for us, Illinois is right there. We cross over. It's not far away. So it would be a big deal for us.
Unless your car automatically set its time.
Yeah.
Well, it would be a firmware update.
True.
Because it would.
I think it would be so strange, though, because here in the St. Louis metropolitan area, you have, let's say, a Cardinal game is supposed to start at 7. You live over in Illinois. Oh, well, not a Cardinal game. That's a bad example because that would be during daylight savings. But a Blues game, for example. A Blues game scheduled to start at 7, but you're in Illinois, doesn't come on until 8.
Yeah. Or your job that you work at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
well, I got to be at work at 7. It's only 6,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, it would be 8.
Or whatever, yeah.
Do the math.
I didn't want to do the math.
It's just weird that you would have to cross that time zone.
Yeah.
Because there's several people that live in
Oh,
Illinois
yeah.
and work over here.
Couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one or two.
I work with a lot of Illinoisans. They're all weird.
Are they Illinois?
And they drive bad.
Illinois is just. Yeah.
Well, we lost all our Illinois viewers and listeners.
Actually, most would probably agree with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
So there's 35 other states that have filed, I guess, petitions or whatever you want to call it.
That's interesting. I would say if you get over 25, just do everything.
I know.
Just everybody do it.
More than 35 states introduced legislation in 2019 to do away with the seasonal time changes by eliminating or standardizing daylight savings time.
I wish they just, any time it changes, they just go back an hour. So even in spring, you go back, then it goes back.
Jeez.
And you just lose.
Well, eventually we would be having
Yeah.
AM hours in the dark.
Yeah,
Or
but
vice
that's
versa.
okay. I get an hour extra sleep.
Every 6 months.
Yeah.
You have a
But
kid,
lunchtime
though.
would be.
Millie doesn't observe daylight savings time the first weekend.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway. I don't know. Do you think it's a great idea?
It's interesting. I think it's worth exploring.
Yeah, I really don't care too much either way. They may as well do it. It is kind of one of those things that's just weird. It's just, yeah, doesn't seem useful in this day and age.
Do you think it's something that people are really going to look at seriously, though? I mean, you say that it's become a bill, but it may just sit there. You know.
I don't know. I bet it gets some traction.
Yeah,
Really?
It's been a lot of press.
The last couple of years, there's been more and more discussion about getting rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Well, like we were talking earlier, I don't think people really understand that it's still going to get dark. There's still going to be more darkness.
There's the same
than
amount of daylight hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't change.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it change at all?
But, I mean, there's a lady that is in my department that she typically works until 5 p.m. So she hates it because she's even said that, you know, she could come in earlier, but she likes to work between like 9 and 5. And so this time of year when she's leaving, it's pretty much dark when she gets home.
Sure.
Right.
So she doesn't like that. So I could see
She didn't like seeing the pretty Christmas lights this time of year.
yeah.
Well,
She'd be in favor of getting an hour of daylight or whatever it turns out to be.
Yeah, but like she even said she can come in
Yeah.
earlier. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, there you go. What else you got here? You got something about Google banking?
Did you guys read that?
I read
or hear
that.
about that today. So Google's going to try to partner with other
Citibank
Banks
and somebody.
to offer checking accounts in 2020.
They're calling it Google Cash.
Google Cash.
C-A-
C-A-C-H-E.
C-H-E, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's they're taking on it. Apple with all of their Apple credit card and all
Mhm.
that crap.
So, yeah.
So they're trying to do it next year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, if anything, you're going to go with the one that has better interest rates and stuff like that.
No, the article didn't say that, did it? That they were going to offer better, like some of those online banks do.
Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with like necessarily better service. It was more for like the banks to have more exposure. And then, so Google is a much larger platform. You partner with us, you're going to grow larger because you'll be a partner with Google. That's my take on it anyway.
But
I
it
don't
wouldn't
know.
be branded as the bank. The banks are just taking care of the financial regulation stuff on the backside.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yep.
Now, is that it's an actual bank, though? Like, keeping your money, not just like get a credit card through them.
It says checking.
Yeah.
Oh,
checking
okay.
account.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, the initial financial partners that Google is working with include Citigroup and Stanford Federal Credit Union.
I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Yep.
Well, today's snack is just drinkable.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Is it another beer?
no.
Let me get that.
Huh.
He had that look on his face of
Yeah, I don't
it's
know.
a surprise. I'm going to make them drink something they're not going to like.
Thanksgiving's coming up. We're gonna reintroduce Jones Soda.
No,
the
it's
Jones
not.
Soda Thanksgiving.
It's not turkey.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola cinnamon.
Cinnamon Coca-Cola.
Why would that be good?
Well, it's limited edition.
Yeah.
It's new and limited.
Do
There we go.
if you are to look right here, it says limited edition,
Uh-huh.
and that's the.
Did you buy 6 of them?
Well, it
No,
comes in a
six packs.
No. I don't know if we pour these in
Yeah,
a.
pour it in the same
Yeah,
glass
that's
as that
okay.
watery stout.
Bring it
Man,
on.
Schlafly's never going to invite you out to anything
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I can't say that I really drink that much of their beer.
I usually have Schlafly every week. Lori buys it at Aldi. We're sharing. We are actually sharing this
If we
4
want,
ounce can.
if we want more, you want to taste, don't you, before you actually
Buy in. Yeah.
buy in. So yeah,
Smells like Coke.
smells like Coke.
Yep. Tastes like cinnamon.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy that.
Yeah, I get more of the cinnamon flavor as kind of an aftertaste.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do
Yeah.
that?
There's nothing really offensive about it, but it's
Oh, it offends me.
it's literally a Coke with cinnamon in it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not
I
like
don't get the point.
Nope.
it almost is. I
You
mean,
want to save yourself some money? Just pour some Coke in a glass and dump about a teaspoon of cinnamon in it.
or pour a little cinnamon toast crunch in a bowl. Throw some Coke on it, and then
That may not be bad.
strain out the Coke.
That would be sweet. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
I like cinnamon toast crunch. I saw that at Aldi's the other day.
That is my favorite cereal.
Is it?
It's pretty good.
But they have, during this time of year, they have sugar cookie toast crunch. I love the head out of it. It's good. It's good stuff.
What do you think of this?
A.
It tastes like just a. I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Like, I could drink this. It wouldn't bother me.
If it was the last thing in my fridge, I could drink it.
I don't like. I like Coke. I like Coca-Cola. I don't want to say I like Coke because then you guys will go, oh.
I don't get it.
Are there going to be other flavors, or are there other flavors?
Yeah, nutmeg.
There's a nutmeg,
Paprika.
all the
spices.
All spice.
smoked paprika,
Oregano.
Oh God.
oregano Coke.
Garlic.
Mmm.
Delicious.
Hemp Coke.
Does hemp have a flavor?
Oh.
Well, they have a lot of beers with.
The beers we had seem to have a pretty strong flavor.
Smells like skunk
Mm-hmm.
and tastes like skunk.
How do you know what skunk tastes like?
Well, it tastes like it smells.
So these other 5 beers.
Don't mind me asking how much is setting you back.
No, I'm just thinking they're gonna sit
Yeah.
around. You have.
Oh, wow. Well, you had a beer that was 3 years old in the
Yeah,
fridge.
I know.
so-
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, to be if
You're
I'm
make
to
Molly
be,
drink them.
I don't think these are that horrible, but I don't.
I'm not a fan of cinnamon in
Yeah.
general to seek something like that out.
See, you said you like
Right.
cinnamon toast crunch.
I
though.
do, but that's
It's a different
totally
cinnamon.
different.
Mhm.
Really?
Yes.
Do you like cinnamon rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Mhm.
totally different.
Yeah.
You don't like your cinnamon in liquid form.
I don't like overwhelming cinnamon.
Yeah.
but cinnamon toast crunch, pretty
No,
overwhelming.
no.
Overwhelming.
It's completely different.
Yeah. What's different about it? It is.
It
It
is.
is a completely different
Yeah.
flavor.
More sugar than cinnamon.
Maybe. I don't know.
You ever make toast? You know, with
Yeah.
you ever do
Cinnamon
that with
toast.
butter and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
cinnamon
That's good.
sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good too.
Hmm.
This is not.
So you like cinnamon, you just don't like it in this.
Yeah.
It's not a spice or an ingredient that I would seek out and make the focal point of a drink.
Okay, yeah, I got you there.
Yeah. That's a
It's-
good. That's a
it's-
very good point.
That's a good. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. It's definitely an added ingredient, but
Mhm.
not.
Even okay,
It shouldn't
so
be your main.
even if you say Red Hots, because Red Hots are cinnamon, right?
Yeah.
That is another completely different cinnamon flavor. It
Yeah.
tastes nothing like that.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
cinnamon gums and all that.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's Coke with cinnamon.
Yeah.
There
Meh.
you go. Meh.
Meh.
But we didn't even finish this little tiny can.
7-ounce can.
You know what I do like though, and they came out with Sprite cranberry.
Yeah.
I like that. That comes out every year.
Bad.
They came out this year. It's like a winter spice cranberry. Some
There's
say
cinnamon.
some say it's different than the regular cranberry. I don't see much of a difference. I think it's still as good. But I love even that cranberry. I think it's great. Like the
Cranberryta.
cranberryta.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like those Ritas very much, but that cranberryta.
What do you have
Yeah.
against ladies named Rita?
No, I don't like the Bud Light Aritas.
Ah, you said Rita's.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask. You made it sound like there's forums and stuff where people talk about flavored sodas.
There is.
Are there Reddit?
Twitter.
Are these like Reddit subs? Or?
Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Twitter and usually so what I follow is a lot of pop culture
What
and
hashtag?
food and stuff like that.
Hashtag soda.
That's why I enjoy Twitter. It's mostly stuff like, hey, that's the thing I want to talk about. Like the new the McDonald's 40th anniversary toys, that type stuff.
Yeah.
But
what hashtag do you follow to see that?
No, it's just people I follow.
Oh.
So that Jones Soda, speaking of something,
Man,
speaking
that
of
was
gross things to drink,
15 years ago?
14 years
14
ago.
years ago.
We had the Jones Soda Thanksgiving pack, which had all the flavors of like turkey and gravy and mashed potatoes.
Remember Brussels sprout was
God.
the worst.
Yeah, it smelled like poop.
Yeah, well,
so I'm looking at Jones Soda Company, the website now, and I don't know if they just have regular flavors. I wonder if they do that.
I don't know if they do that anymore. It used to be a big thing because they would donate all the money that went to it to St. Jude's.
Oh.
And I don't know. And Jones itself, the company changed a few years ago, didn't it? They used to always come out with these, even at Halloween, they'd have like candy corn sodas and stuff like that. Then now I think they're all sugar-free.
Oh, really?
Or
No, it's all cane sugar.
cane
yeah.
sugar, yeah. And I thought they used to be sugar-free,
Oh,
like a lot of those sodas.
Huh.
I don't know. It's
They just have more traditional flavors now. They don't have anything crazy.
Yeah, I used to like you remember I used to get those crazy sodas all the time.
Yeah, they were gross.
Because there was a Valentine's Day one.
Tastes like
I got there was even a Hanukkah one that I ended up getting.
Really?
Yeah.
What did that have in it?
I can't remember. And there was an Easter one.
Oh, man.
Yeah. If you're interested, look for Jones Soda on halfassproductions.com.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll be celebrating the 15th anniversary next year.
Of Half-Ass
Productions.
Wow.
15 years.
What, it came out in 2005?
Oh, 2005.
Man.
First article was Memorial Day.
Was it really?
How to plan a Memorial Day party.
Oh, yeah. We bought a cooler.
You were part of that.
Filled it with a 30-pack of Nat Light.
Nat Light.
Yeah.
That was...
Gosh, my little boy was with us. Caleb.
Yeah.
he was like 4 years old. I should show him that article. I don't know I think he's in some of those pictures or videos.
It even shows the old Walmart and...
Yeah, the old Arnold Walmart.
Yeah. Good times.
Trip down memory lane.
Yep. So, I don't know if you heard, but there's a little new service that came out yesterday.
How could I not hear?
Disney Plus.
Heck
Yeah,
released. Don't roll
Your
your
family excited?
My kids were like, had the same sentiment that I did, and I was telling them how excited you were. Lexi was the one that found the picture that I shared with you, and neither one of you.
We took offense to it. Is why.
So I go home and I'm like, my friends are so excited about Disney releasing their streaming service today, and they're like, "What? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Yeah, Disney Plus released today." Greg sent us pictures at like 8 o'clock this morning.
And I had already been on it.
Yeah, and you were on it. And yeah, they were like, "What? Really? What's on there?" I'm like, "Oh, Disney movies." And then, some...
How did they not... I don't understand, how do you not know any... You had to have been living under a rock because everything I would go to, every TV show... Disney Plus.
And
Disney
how many
Plus,
times did
Disney
we
Plus.
talk about it on the show?
We've talked about it
They
several
must not
times.
listen
They don't
to the
listen
show.
But
But
Lexi said she'd heard of it, but she wasn't aware that it released yesterday. She saw it everywhere yesterday, but she didn't realize that it was supposed to release yesterday.
well, okay, I understand if you didn't know the release date or whatever, but still,
Hardcore fans know.
I didn't know.
The advertising dollars that they must have put into this thing, because you would see it, you'd be watching just a network show and there'd be a commercial for, well, a lot on ABC, obviously, because Disney owns that, but it'd be on everywhere. And
I guess I don't watch ABC.
Tell the uninformed listening audience
uninformed
what is on Disney Plus.
So Disney Plus is the Disney company. They own a lot of properties. They own the Fox properties now. When you log into Disney Plus, they have their menu has a bunch of categories. They have Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic. So
where are the Simpsons in that list?
See, that's the funny thing. Simpsons doesn't really fall into any of those categories, but Simpsons are on there, and other Fox which falls so. Show that I watched when I was a kid, the X-Men in the 90s, the animated show or whatever, that's in there too, but obviously that falls under Marvel. You could search for anything, but all the Disney Vault movies that only come out at certain times are on there.
So all Disney movies are on there?
Right. Pretty much most of them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a Flight of the Navigator. I was able to find
movie.
that. They had...
Come on.
No, it's fine. It's just funny to me how excited you guys get about this.
Well,
you hate Marvel.
Let us like our things.
I don't hate anything. It's funny how excited you guys get. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
The Mandalorian. You watched the first episode of The Mandalorian?
Yes.
I said...
I wish you would watch it or get it and watch that so we could talk about it, because
we can talk about it. I'm just exclude him.
Lori says, "What are they watching on there?" I go, "I don't know. There's some show called Mandalorian." They're like, "What? Is that a word? Are you sure that's it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think." And then Lexi pulls it up and she's like, "Mandalorian." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
So it's the first Star Wars live action series.
Live action. What's that mean?
Real people.
Real people. No, like there's a bunch of Star Wars shows that were animated.
Oh, right. So it's good.
And it's by John Favreau.
You've talked about that
Iron Man. Yeah. So
I'm sure it's all fine, good quality entertainment. I just don't have room for it. I mean,
well, that's why. Like,
I canceled Hulu for it.
Like I was saying,
I don't have a Hulu subscription.
Like I was actually saying, you can. It's nice because they're only putting one episode out a week,
which is interesting.
Well, I said you could savor it, but I didn't know how to express it. The way I mean is, I don't have to. You know how Stranger Things comes out, and they all 13 episodes or whatever out, and you can get on anywhere you go on social media. Some fool's gonna be on there saying, "Could you believe what happens at the very end?" Ooh. And
sound like Yoda.
It did, didn't it? But I like that I don't feel like I gotta watch all these episodes so I don't get effed by the people online.
Oh wow! It's an adult movie.
And I didn't understand what you meant when you sent us that message about how you hated. Well, yeah, I totally understood the word savor, but I didn't know what you meant when you said spoilers or whatever. But now I get it.
But did you see the release schedule now? It's
Fridays.
Yeah.
So
So you can get Hulu and ESPN Plus for $12.99.
Yeah, I'm not paying that. I don't. So that would be more or less what I'm paying for Hulu and Disney. So which would mean ESPN Plus is free, and I don't care enough about it. I can't tell you the last time I watched ESPN to let alone care about their content.
So do you have Netflix, or did you get rid of that?
We got rid of that.
Okay.
We haven't had that since our debit card was stolen.
So is Disney Plus your only streaming service? Well,
YouTube TV.
Amazon.
And
Prime
Amazon.
Prime, yeah.
Yeah, we have YouTube
that.
TV. And
I can't I don't watch all that much TV, but it's like, we started watching Jack Ryan, and I'm like, oh, crap, I forgot we started that.
I binged that weekend it came out. I was unimpressed.
Well, thanks. I'm like one episode in.
Yeah, I'm 2 in.
Or 2, yeah.
The thing is about Prime, I would have that even without the streaming. Just for the show.
Well, yeah. But I mean,
I agree.
There's things on there though that are worth watching, and you got that. And if you have Netflix,
I hate
which
How many?
Prime's interface is garbage.
Yeah, it is too. How many weekly TV shows that are still on broadcast television do you watch like every week?
the only one
I know on Wednesdays I'm going to watch blah.
the only one I think that we watch, and we don't watch it live, is The Walking Dead. But that's
Really? You don't watch any other network
Mm-mm.
shows?
no.
Fascinating. What do you? What about you?
Yeah, we watch. We have. I mean, like, I still watch Survivor. You know, I enjoy that.
The last couple of years, I just have not gotten back into
Watch
it.
a Goldberg. Molly and I. We watched This Is Us and Million Little Things. Those are the main things that is kind of. Oh, I still watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That just came
That's
back.
still on?
Yeah. Oh, they're on their
crap.
14th season. Yeah.
Oh, really? Seems like it's
So we
longer than
watched
that.
Goldberg's Modern Family, Below Deck, Chrisley's if it's on. That's really about it anymore, as far as something that's on every week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it releases once a week.
Interesting. So,
Nice thing, like Disney Plus, I noticed there's a kid's profile. Not that Millie will get in there, but you can actually get in a kid's profile, and the profile looks different. And it doesn't. It's not in categories. It's grouped a little differently. But it's got her Disney Junior shows, Puppy Dog Pals, Vampirina, those shows that she enjoys, Muppet Babies, that she likes watching. And that's kind of nice, too, because we can always go into that. And, of course, the first thing she'll see sees Moana and is like, Moana! She wants to play that. So, but
Are all of the Star Wars movies on there?
I think most of them.
that's what I wanted to talk about. Did you hear
Oh.
about A New Hope?
No.
So A New Hope, okay. So you know the whole thing with Greedo and Han. Han shot first on the original. Then it was recut where Greedo shot first.
Okay.
Okay, and then the Blu-ray or whatever came out, and they kind of shot at the same time, but Greedo misses completely. And it's still like that in the Disney Plus version, but before Greedo shoots, he says McClunky. It's the weirdest thing. It makes no sense. They don't know why they... I wish I could... let's see if you'd hear this.
I have to turn off my noise canceling.
Oh, you got to turn off noise canceling. Well, let me turn my volume up here. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Probably get taken down for broadcasting copyrighted material.
Really?
I don't know. Just saying.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. There you go.
Well, he doesn't speak English.
And it doesn't
McCluckney.
say anything on the screen though. Because
No,
it's
when he
showing
says that, yeah. Everything else is translated.
translate, yeah.
But
Hmm.
yeah, that was a big
So-
thing yesterday.
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah.
Star Wars
So
news
very,
feed didn't cover that.
So that and here, let me turn off that. That happened, and so you got all the Simpsons episodes on Disney Plus as well, and the older episodes were in 4:3 format. They weren't in
Mhm.
Yeah.
the 16:9. Well, they have it in a 16:9 format, so it's kind of stretched. The tops and bottoms are cut because when you stretch it.
Yeah.
So a bunch of the sight gags are cut out. So one episode in particular, they're visiting the Duff Beer Factory. You see a tank, Duff regular, or Duff Light, Duff Draft, and you see all these pipes pouring the beer in, but it's all connected to one line. So in other words, they're all coming from.
Same.
But it's cut off. You can't even tell that joke. And there's a few other things that are cut off because of that too. And a lot of people are outraged, about that.
Offended.
Well, I think I get it. Why don't you? Because why did they, like Seinfeld, the way they did it, they actually redid the entire. They went in and redid the entire frame in order to do that. An animated show, they wouldn't have had extra space on the sides to add that wide screen, because they would have just drawn it in.
Yeah.
So, and okay, so some movies, Dumbo in particular, they have like a little warning in the description saying this may contain like racial.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't remember what we were
like
watching, but there was a seizure warning in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh, this was about Dumbo, and because the crows in there, and
Yeah.
Well, if they're going to warn about that, or do they have Song of the South?
no, they don't have Song of the South on there.
Huh.
That one, it's almost like they have said it. It was re-released in the 80s. Like I've as a hobby, I get commercials and stuff off old VHS tapes, and I found like one of my old VHS from I think it was like 86 or something, coming back to theaters.
Really?
Song of the South, and it's funny how that society, it's changed. And okay, I can't be the person to understand what that means or whatever, because I'm a white guy, okay? And if it's offensive, fine, it's offensive. But it's weird how from, my childhood to now, how like so much stuff is censored now,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of time has passed.
Yeah, I get. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, with the like Dumbo, they put on a little a blip saying this is not I can't remember what it actually says, but it says that it's not. It doesn't say racially sensitive, something like that. I don't think they'll do Song of the South though.
No,
because that deals with slavery, and that's kind of like they don't want to touch that. And I get it, What are you gonna do?
Have you guys ever signed up for Reddit's Secret Santa?
No.
Oh, I've heard of that. Did you sign up? Really?
Yeah, I did today. RedditGifts.com. They don't do the name assigning until December 2nd. So if you want to sign up, you still have plenty of time.
Is there a price limit?
No limit, but I think the suggested range is $20.
Because I've heard of people like Snoop Dogg buying them.
Snoop Dogg, Bill Gates, yeah.
So what is this? Explain a little more.
Secret Santa.
It's a Secret Santa with people on Reddit.
So you buy something and ship it, or so everybody gets something.
Right. But some people have, like, someone pretty famous ends up getting their name, and they get something pretty outstanding.
For Bill Gates.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice, but
one of the teachers at school has done it for several years, and she said, I think last year, she says her husband always gets the good people and gets really, really cool gifts. Last year he got flying lessons.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, so what if you got someone like Bill Gates and you got like a gift card to Starbucks?
A Windows phone.
Yeah, a Windows phone.
Oh man.
A Zune.
Yeah.
Like, where am I going to use this? Oh man.
I've donated to my charity in your name.
Yeah.
So what is your, like, what would you buy?
No, so you fill out a questionnaire of like your favorite movies, your favorite TV shows, your favorite games, what your hobbies are, and any information you think is pertinent to your secret Santa.
Oh, okay.
And then they can buy something that they think would fit, or they can not. They can go rogue.
So they can get something based on what you're
right.
Like, you don't actually give here's my Amazon wish list.
Right,
But
no.
you give more of a, here's what kind of person I am. This is what I like. This is, that's interesting. I like that.
Do it. RedditGifts.com.
RedditGifts.com. Yeah, I wouldn't do any more than $20 though.
No, I probably won't. 30 at the max.
Yeah.
Because really, it's easy to spend $20.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think the Secret Santa that I do with my family, we do 25 because 20 ended up being a little too not enough, you know. But then you could tell where some people don't spend as much as others. You know, I always get something really cool, and then I end up with a
gas gift card.
Yeah. A gas gift card would be fine.
It's useful.
Yep. So, well, anyway,
it won't end up in a garage sale in a few years. That's for sure.
No, that's true.
There you go. I got a Thanksgiving thing, but I'll save it for later
next week.
Yeah. Where can you find us?
Here, every week,
all the time, every Wednesday, 5 p.m.
StuckInBetaPodcast.com. If you be like our friend Pate, who is a regular donator that helps us get stuff like cinnamon Coke.
Other words for Pate.
Well,
we need to get Pate on the show.
Yeah, I've been saying that forever.
Yeah, you.
It's an experience, though. Once you meet Pate, you're not the same. You're a changed individual. I mean, seriously.
We haven't seen Mike in a while either.
He's coming in town next week.
Yeah, he doesn't watch live anymore, I guess.
No, not with it being on.
No, it's on Facebook. It's on everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't watched live in a long time.
Rude, Mike.
Yeah.
Distracted by something, maybe.
Yeah. So, anyway, donate to us. Help us get some foods, some snacks.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Mike next week because his brother's coming in town, too. So that'll be cool.
Good times. So,
actually, I wonder if we could get his brother on the show Wednesday. His
Let's
brother
do it.
lives in China.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I'll ask him.
We have another
Straighten up
mic there. Hopefully it works.
Straighten up the studio here, Greg. Make
Yeah.
some room.
Yeah, that was a snicker.
That was a well. I'll see if I can get around to it next Wednesday at 4:30 when I come downstairs.
4:25. Yeah. All right.
Whatever. See you guys.